Hi there, I'm David Crum, and let's talk about the pros and cons of living in Simpsonville, South Carolina. I'm a local realtor, and if you're considering a move to the upstate, I would love to help you. You can reach me at any of the contacts below, but call or text is the best. People watching the channel have been asking about what areas around Greenville they should consider as they plan their move. Going forward, I'll be adding more videos about other local towns that might be right for you to move to. For the purpose of this video, I'm assuming you're in the upstate already or have decided to move here and are considering what area you would like to live in. Simpsonville is currently the most moved to place in the upstate. This city that many would consider a suburb of Greenville has been growing steadily for years, and it looks like that will continue into the future. A pro for some, but a con for others. Simpsonville is no longer a tiny town outside of Greenville. It's now much more a part of Greenville. The downtown of Simpsonville is small and does not offer a large walkable area like downtown Greenville or even the smaller versions of Greer and Travelers Rest is aiming to do. One of the pros for many living in Simpsonville is its location. Located just about 20 minutes outside of downtown Greenville, Simpsonville is close enough to all that the city of Greenville has to offer without having to pay what it costs to live near downtown Greenville. This gives Simpsonville the ability to offer homeowners more home space and more land for their money. This is what has made the area so popular for the last 20 years. Located on I-385, residents have easy access to I-85 just up the road as well. These major arteries can help you get from to Columbia. This ease of access leads to another big pro for Simpsonville: the ability to get to shopping and entertainment. Simpsonville itself has all the big stores that you're familiar with, from Walmart to Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, Kohl's, and more. In addition to local options, you're just a short drive from Woodruff Road in Greenville, which will offer much more. Closest Costco is on Woodruff Road, as is Sam's and Cabela's. No matter your choice of Simpsonville location, you'll find your home within 20 minutes or less of all major shopping choices. Entertainment is close at hand as well, with downtown Greenville offering such great venues as Bon Secours Wellness Arena or The Well, Peace Center, Greenville Drive Stadium, and more. The Well hosts the Swamp Rabbits, the area's minor league hockey team, which draws raving fans from all around the upstate. In addition, it hosts many popular artists and events such as Monster Jam, NCAA tournaments, and much more. Peace Center is the cultural hub of the upstate. From Weird Al Yankovic, Rachmaninoff, Beetlejuice the Musical, Cats, the Peace Center brings everything from Broadway to classical music to the upstate in many of its venues. Entertainment also holds a venue that deserves to be its own pro for Simpsonville: Heritage Park. The park offers 7 baseball or softball fields with amenities such as batting cages, miles of walking, running, or biking trails, 2 age-appropriate playgrounds, large and small shelters for events of various sizes, seasonal concessions, and a working miniature steam train. Heritage Park also includes the CCMB Amphitheater, a great open-air venue for acts coming to the upstate. Event details can vary according to event, so make sure to check their website before going to see if you can bring your own chairs, blankets, etc. The amphitheater has featured artists such as Hank Williams Jr., Soul Asylum, Collective Soul, Darius Rucker, and the Doobie Brothers. No matter your taste in music, you will be sure to find some shows that you would like to attend at Heritage Park. Simpsonville's upstate location leads to some great seasons, another pro for moving to this area of the country. While we see all 4 seasons, winter is very mild and summer tends to be warm but not as severe as the lower part of the state. Winter is usually milder in Simpsonville than even the upper part of the area north of Greenville. Often, the line for weather seems to fall along I-85, with those below getting rain instead of snow. Now that might just be how it feels. I have no empirical evidence. You'll have to ask WYFF4, the local go-to station for weather events. We get mild falls with summer's warm weather lingering around through October many years. Spring can come early, and you'll see people sunbathing in March for sure. Great schools and school choice is another big pro for Simpsonville. Simpsonville is part of one of the largest top 50 districts in the nation, but it does a great job of providing students and parents with lots of options for their child's education. Greenville County Schools is a choice district offering quality schools at all levels across the school system. The district offers magnet schools with varied focuses, as well as international baccalaureate programs and technology centers. Several of the charter high schools allow dual enrollment with partners offering college credit in addition to high school credit for those classes. This allows some to graduate high school with an associate's degree. You can learn more about Greenville County's school system by visiting greenville.k12.sc.us, which I've linked in the description down below. Another big draw for people moving to Simpsonville is the availability of health care. Residents have access to facilities offered by 3 major healthcare systems with campuses and facilities around the upstate. Prisma Health is a not-for-profit academic health system widely recognized as the state's most comprehensive healthcare provider and one of the Southeast's leading medical facilities. Vaughns St. Francis Health System is a private, not-for-profit health system that boasts some of the highest patient satisfaction ratings in the nation. Vaughns St. Francis Health System features 5 major facilities around the Greenville area: St. Francis Downtown, St. Francis Eastside, St. Francis Millennium, St. Francis Outpatient Center, and Upstate Surgery Center. Without a major facility in Simpsonville, Vaughns does have primary care providers serving the area, and residents are served by their area hospitals as well. In addition to these, the greater Greenville area is also served by Spartanburg Regional Healthcare. The Pella Medical Center is the closest hospital for this provider, located near I-85 in Greer, South Carolina, just a few minutes outside of Simpsonville. Simpsonville's affordability is a big draw and certainly a pro for the city. People moving from the north and the west are often stunned by lower property taxes in our area. Local prices have appreciated a lot in the last 2 years, up over 18% in the state. However, prices are still more affordable than many regions, and when combined with the much lower taxes, buyers can often afford a lot more house on the same budget. The average property in Simpsonville sold for just over $380,000 during the last month. Cost of living is much lower in South Carolina than much of the nation as well. This does lead to a con of living in Simpsonville. We are one of the fastest growing places, and it really shows. Infrastructure can often have issues keeping up with the increased population. This leads to traffic issues and crowded parking in many places. But take heart, we still do not have multi-hour commutes or consistent standing traffic on the highways like many big metropolitan areas around the nation. Roads in general are a con in the upstate, with many needing repairs. I know this is an issue that many people around the nation deal with, but don't expect better here. Some roads have small issues, others can get large potholes and excessive alligatoring before the government steps in to make repairs. Allergies can be one of the biggest cons of life in Simpsonville, South Carolina. We have high pollen days in the spring and the fall, and due to our high humidity much of the year, we can have higher mold counts than many places. Speaking of humidity, for some people, the weather is a con in Simpsonville. It's a plus for others, minus for some. We have warm summers with high humidity and mild winters that are a bit drier. If you're experienced living in the South, you'll find Simpsonville a bit cooler and more pleasant than many areas of the South due to its proximity to the mountains, as I mentioned earlier. Simpsonville gets true southern thunderstorms, fast, hard rain accompanied by loud thunder and lightning. These can be a shock to people from drier areas or those that normally experience a light soaking rain. Flash floods are possible here due to heavy rain, but the ground does a much better job of absorbing water than the Southwest, for example, so a heavy rain does not necessarily lead to flooding. All in all, Simpsonville is a great place to live. If you're coming to visit Simpsonville, make a stop at the Warehouse at Vaughns. It's a great new gathering place that lets you choose from a variety of food choices and enjoy the atmosphere inside or outside in their areas. My family and friends all enjoy it. It's a new landmark for the Simpsonville area. Upstate of South Carolina has a great mild climate, lots of outdoor activities, proximity to the beach and mountains, entertainment options for the whole family. If you're thinking about moving within the Simpsonville or greater Greenville metro, I would love to help you learn more about our area. You can reach out to me in the comments or check out my other videos on local cities and neighborhoods. Please subscribe and let me know what you would like to hear about next in the upstate of South Carolina.